Alright, so Jim here, Team Aquatics. Just chilling out in my office. Got back from the gym about half an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. This is the view from my office chair. Anyone that might be interested. I've got, I just turned the lights on in my African tank because it's just such a chill tank. The tank is just awesome. I'm really digging it. Love the Africans. Fed them a little bit, not too much. Just to take the edge off of them for the day. I don't get back until 4 o'clock this afternoon. It's right around 10 minutes of 7 right now. But yeah, so I wanted to shoot you all an update on the African tank. Let me see. So fish are growing out, getting big. The Venustus, let me move up a little bit and see if we can see a little bit better without the fish all swarming me at the top here. So the Venustus, I don't know if you can see them. You can see the blue is definitely coming out on the faces of both of my Venustus now. So you can, I don't know if you can make it out in the video, but you can definitely see the one at the top of the tank now, the blue. But yeah, he's really these fish are really growing like pigs. Not a lot of aggression outside of just some chases. My Textilis Umbuna, you can see them chasing in the back right now. They were tearing it up last night. Not really sure what was going on with either one of them, but they were just spiraling around, kicking up all types of sand. It was just a real storm in the tank last night. I really don't get it, but so anyway, yeah, that's what's been going on with my African tank. Algae seems to be kicking back a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned, I think I may have in an earlier video, that I do have an albino bristlenose pleco in there to try to combat some of the algae. And also I'm not running my blue spectrum lights for as many hours a day to cut back on some of the algae. The algae was just overtaking everything. I really couldn't keep up with it. Now you can see, if I come over here, you can see, I've got algae going on some of these rocks. There's some brown algae on some of them, but I think a lot of that stems from the fact that I'm not running the blue lights like I was. Let me cut the blue light on so you can kind of see what it looks like with the blue light added. It really brightens up the tank. Let me step back a little bit so you can see. But it has a tendency, I mean, on the video, it looks like it's really washing the fish out a lot. But when you're here, it's not as bad. But it really does. The algae just really does kick up quite a bit with the blues on, even for just a few hours a day. So I've been running without the blues because the algae is was just getting out of control. The pleco couldn't keep up with it. I really don't like having a South American cichlid in my African tank, but it is what it is. I really needed to do something about the algae. Obviously the Mbuna graze on it, and they still do, but they're not they're not plecos. They don't eat it like like a pleco will. The light's not on my discus aquarium. I did replace, let me come over here and show you all what I got going on here. It's kind of dark. Hold on just a sec. Let me open this up. I did replace the Miracle Mud in my refugium. I pulled up the water sprite and from the old one and cut back some of the dead stuff and just kind of dropped it back in there. There's already some growth here. I don't know if you can see, but there's already some new growth here from this water sprite. It grows like a weed, but yeah, you really can't hurt it. You can see where I broke off. I mean, I just broke stuff off in here. Right here, you can see the breaks where I just snapped it off. It really doesn't seem to negatively affect it at all. But yeah, so that's what I did. I replaced half of the Miracle Mud. That's what Ecosystems recommends, is annually just replace half the Miracle Mud. Kind of a shit show doing that. It was it's tough to do when you can't pull the refugium out from where it's at. It was, even though the cloudiness, I did everything that you're supposed to do. The cloudiness was kind of kept isolated in the refugium let it settle for a couple hours, but when I cut the filter back on, it really did cloud up the tank. But it really was only cloudy for about 6 or 7 hours, and then it was crystal clear again. So my discus are currently sleeping. I don't want to spook them with by turning the lights on this early in the morning. Let the lights come on automatically. But I will do an update on the discus aquarium pretty soon. Still trying. I got to do a tear down of that tank. I got to pull out half of the substrate in there and clean that tank out. See if I can get the plants to come back strong like they were, a month or two ago. So it'd be something worthy of putting on YouTube. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've got going on here. Just wanted to give everybody an update. I know that the channels I subscribe to, I love when they post new videos. I love seeing what people are up to with their own tanks, even though it's more of the same. I still like to see it. You can see these fish are really kind of growing quick. I can't wait till a year or so from now when I'm posting videos, and maybe I've still got 2 Venustus, maybe not, but maybe I've only got 1 because they were just tearing it up. But hopefully they're 10 inches, 8 to 10 inches. The Cichlids, I can't wait till he starts really growing out. Right up here. My daughter loves that fish. She's 2, and that's her favorite fish right there is the Cichlids. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and I'll see you at the next update.